A warm welcome to you beautiful souls and to my channel Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo and I am deeply thankful and deeply grateful to have you here today, beautiful souls. The card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, so let us begin the Divine Masculine channeled angel message from your higher self and the angels to you concerning Divine Masculine energies. What is currently going on with the Divine Masculine? What are the energies concerning the Divine Masculine currently? Angels. Okay. Space. Ghost. And we have fear. Okay. Black and white colors. I'm also seeing that a little bit like silver, okay, too. So the intuition being activated, an inner knowing within this solitude and within this space. So the first card is space, the black energy. So your Divine Masculine is in solitude right now, and they require space. During this time, they are processing. They are I feel too, I see some of them making space, okay? They know that when they empty that cup, that they are then able to fill up that cup with beautiful things. Things that are more aligned with God, more aligned with their heart space. Yes, and the heart space. So yes, the heart space is opening up as well. And they are transcending past fear. They are actually in a state at the moment where they may be processing fear. And they are realizing that fear is false evidence appearing real, as Ralph Smart from Infinite Water says. Definitely go check out his channel if you so desire. But I think that is a beautiful thing to say, because fear is just false evidence appearing real. And when we feel fear, it is oftentimes an indicator that it is something that we are meant to do. It's an indicator that we actually do want to do this thing, instead of just being purely just interest. We feel the fear, and it's something we transcend past and realize that, you know, it's holding us back. But it is okay to feel the fear and to process the fear, to acknowledge the fear, because that's part of the process of how we transcend past the fear, and how we can alchemize lower vibrational emotions, which are equally important to the high vibrational emotions. And the reason for that being is because they are indicators of how we are out of alignment, with our higher selves, or something that we are truly feeling called to do, such as when you feel fear, you know, you may actually have a calling to do that. That's why you are, and the greater the fear, I feel sometimes the greater the calling. And then beyond the fear, and when you actually conquer that, there's a sense of excitement. So this all ties in with the Divine Masculine, I feel, beautifully, because, you know, I feel like, you know, they want to, once again, they don't want to be a ghost anymore. They desire to approach you. They wish to walk through that archway, to conquer their fear. And on the other side of fear lies excitement, potential, bliss, joy. But they have to gain the courage to walk through that gate. But the archway is there. So I do feel like they will walk through there. And that's why, once again, within this space and within this ghost, you know, you may have been ghosted, Divine Feminine. They may have left you. They may have blocked you. I definitely do feel that something they said or did definitely hurt you in some way, and you felt isolated or ghosted. You know, you felt you were kind of like cold. There was like a cold feeling, and fear coming from you too, Divine Feminine, okay? Like within space, it's almost like, you know, outer space being cold, you know, being almost, there's no oxygen, no air to breathe. When they left your presence, Divine Feminine, you felt as though you couldn't breathe. You felt a sense of coldness, like a cold energy passing over you. Almost like, I'm seeing this like with literal spirits and ghosts too. Like they say, ghosts and spirits will actually, those spaces will feel cold because they are consuming the energy that is there. You may have felt drained, like your time and energy was consumed. I feel the Divine Masculine, once again, they kind of feel this way too. So within this space, they are recharging. But they realize too that, you know, and I'm seeing this as pace. I'm seeing this as pacing. I feel like this is something that needs to be said for both the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. The angels are saying, like, it's okay to pace yourself. It's okay to take those baby steps. The point is consistency. The point is not to Knight of Swords rush into this, okay? But if you do feel like charging through, the angels are saying that is okay too. Follow your heart space, okay? But it's okay to pace yourself. And I do see the Divine Masculine like taking deep breaths, convincing themselves. I see the energy of like someone talking to themselves, convincing themselves that they can do this, it's going to be all right, God is with me, or their chosen divine, someone is with them, or an ancestor of some kind. I see them in the energy of mentally and even out loud telling themselves verbally communicating to themselves that they can do this, that they can move past the threshold of fear. I'm seeing the card from my Rumi deck, the Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and there's a card in there called the Threshold of Fear, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here, stepping past the threshold of fear, because they do desire to be seen. But the black color is actually very beautiful because black is a very protective color. Black is the color of deep rest and contemplation. Black is also the color of confidence, and once again creating space, void energy. From this void energy, I'm also seeing this like ether energy. Ether can be like everything, but it can be nothing at all. It's almost like within this space, it's like you can have you know, space to fill it up with everything, or if you need to pour it out. So you get to decide. There's this energy of like you decide. I'm seeing like zero energy for that new beginning, amplification power. I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. I'm hearing 0 point energy. I'm also hearing the end is the beginning. I know there's a 1,000-foot Crutch album song with that title. This is very powerful energy though, because once again, beyond that fear is laughter, tears of joy, like I did this. I see the Divine Masculine energy saying, I did this. I conquered my fears of being rejected. They may fear that, you know, because they ghosted you, that you won't accept them back in your life. They wish to convey to you how much they have healed, and that they, you know, they feel that loneliness, and they feel that mirrored within you too, Divine Feminine. 4 of Wands, wow. What further messages do we have concerning the Divine Masculine's angels? I feel like once again the camera there is symbolic of the Divine Masculine feeling uncertain, and then the camera clears out and then they feel certain. So okay, I see that 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 4 of Wands, beautiful. So I feel like with the 6 of Swords energy, it's like, you know, they will be moving forward. They will be heading away from the energies that are from their fear. They will be, because it's right over the fear card, so they will be walking through that doorway. The 6 of Swords, you know, you can still be within some murky waters, still within uncertain energies, kind of going into the unknown, but knowing that the divine is leading you forward. It's a sense of like heading towards, because see, they're heading towards the palm trees, heading towards that beautiful, you could see that as a sunrise or sunset. I'm hearing heading towards hope. Hope lies on the other side of this gateway of fear. And there's a sense of ease and more calm, but yet at the same time, still a little uncertainty, feeling a little shaky, feeling a little shaky, but knowing that even though you are shaking, the shaking is just the fear the body is processing the fear. So the divine masculine may actually be shaking. You may, 1010 is on the timer there, okay? So knowing that this energy is indeed correct. If you ever see 1010, it's an indicator that whatever you were thinking of or doing in that moment is indeed correct. The divine masculine energy knows that that's the correct thing to do, to move forward, to process, to go forward. Because yes, within this space they feel you. They know there's a major graduation coming. The two dolphins there, bliss, joy, emotional intelligence and expression and connection. They know that they can no longer hold back from expressing how they truly feel to you in an emotionally intelligent manner. We have the totems in the background, so their guides are with them, helping them to take those gentle baby steps, coaxing them. We have that looks like a shooting star. You could also see that as a comet. Powerful energy, this energy coming down. It's like the energy of the divine coming down within their heart space, grounding into them, beautiful souls. The lamp unto their feet, the feet being lit up. Archangel Uriel is with your divine masculine, helping your divine masculine to see within this space, okay, within this vastness, this energy, within the solitude and the space that they have, that they must move forward, and showing them the right actions and steps to take to help them to move forward. I see the spark on her back from behind. Again, I'm seeing that like the heart space opening up. I feel like your divine masculine's heart space is opening up like never before. Just pure light is entering that space. I'm seeing just pure bright white light, translucent, clear, and undiluted. Just raw, very raw, powerful energy. A sense of celebration and satisfaction, you know. They know within the space, you know, that they have, you know, I feel like conquered a lot within shadow. They've done a lot of shadow work, and I feel, you know, they can feel that, and they feel that the divine is communicating that to them. I feel like your divine masculine is seeing signs and symbols around them that communicate graduation. And this is a formal type of graduation. This is a formal celebration. A like major transition. Queen of Swords. Again, they may feel like you know, I feel a lot of the fear here is with this Queen of Swords energy. I'm seeing this as two things. I'm seeing this as divine masculine energy, and then I'm seeing this as the divine feminine energy. And they feel, you know, that you are, you know, mentally assured of yourself. This may be part of their fear. Again, I said that earlier. Thank you, angels, for mirroring that energy here through the second card deck. That you know, that your cutoff game is strong, and that you may actually cut them off. That is the fear. But I see them moving forward regardless, knowing that they must trust. It's not just about taking a chance, it's about trusting God. Trusting that God will be with them, that God is leading the paradise, because the real truth is that you love your divine masculine, and your divine masculine loves you. You are eternal twin flames. You are two parts of the same soul within different incarnations, different physical manifestations, and yet you are part of the same soul, and yet you are each your own soul. You were born from source, from God, goddess energy, and then that energy was whole and then split in two, and so it's two separate, distinct energies. You are yourselves, but yet you are part of each other. You are not only born of God, goddess, you are also born of each other. But I also see this as the divine masculine once again conquering that fear, taking that storm within the palm of their hand, and owning that energy. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here as owning that energy. And I feel like they know that you are embodying this energy, Divine Feminine. That no matter what you have been through, you persist and you transcend. And you take your power back. I'm hearing mentally assured of yourself. And the Divine Masculine realizes that that is the energy they need to embody as well. That no matter what happens, they are choosing this and they are going to move forward. Because all the satisfaction lies on the other side of that gateway. It lies on the other side of the fear. It's just taking that step. And I really see that too, and especially because the Swords is there, is that it's a step towards communication. That's really what I'm feeling here. Hold the light. Lemuria, ancient memories, sensitive gifts, I remember. So within this space, they have been able to process, again, as I have said, to remember who it is that they are, to recall their gifts, connect with ancient memories, connect with memories. Okay, ancient memories, this could be memories that they have shared with you in the past, within this current incarnation. They could also be remembering memories, feelings in their imagination. They could be imagining a scenario. This scenario that they are imagining, and this applies to you, I feel, as well, Divine Feminine. I feel you're both mirroring this energy at this time. You may actually, within your imagination, be imagining a particular scenario. That scenario may have happened in a past life. Lemurian energy, this is that they could have once lived within Lemuria, or you could have Divine Feminine, but I feel like Lemurian energy, regardless, is the energy of coming together as a team. I'm hearing teamwork, community, communing. The waterfall energy there for powerful cleansing, but also the drive, the powerful urge to move forward. Okay, and I feel like to spill out. Okay, so to pour out their heart space. Okay, so the heart and the throat chakra, I'm seeing this as the throat chakra pouring into the heart space and pouring outward. You know, they wish to express themselves. I see the waterfall as like a throat chakra. So this is communication. The angels are saying to Divine Feminine, hold the light, hold the space, okay, for your Divine Masculine. Remember that you too, when you hold space for the Divine Masculine and you let go of anything that does not resonate with you, anything that does not benefit your journey, serve the light, anything that doesn't serve you, okay, anything that doesn't resonate with you and doesn't feel right, or doesn't make you feel as though you are whole, you know, remember to let that go. Okay, to hold space for the Divine Masculine. And this includes things, you know, that once again, feeling ghosted by the Divine Masculine. The angels are saying be in the energy of forgiveness. Okay, let go. Remember that you are the power and that you have the power to choose. And you can choose what is healthy or right for you. And I see that with the Divine Masculine as well. They know what is right for them. They can feel that in their heart space, and they know when they're out of alignment. Duality, paradigm shift, equilibrium, balance, temperance. So within this time of process, your Divine Masculine has regained their footing. And again, this is all about them recognizing what is holding them back and honoring those lower vibrational emotions so that they can feel those, so that they can process, and then they can let go of those and transcend. But I'm seeing this as the Divine Masculine, you know, Again, with the sword and the energy, she has the sword in her hand and then the cloud there. You could almost see that as a storm and a rain cloud, but there's also stars and like glitter around there. So once again, within that storm lies it's like within the heart of the storm and past the storm lies the beauty. But because she has one in one hand and one in the other, I'm seeing that as balancing that energy. I'm hearing again, doing it anyway. The light and the dark within your divine masculine merging, you know, within that dark space. And that's funny because we had both light and dark colors here within the Prism Oracle, which is a color deck. It's a color card deck. And this kind of almost, this represents white. To my eyes, it's almost like a silvery grayish white kind of color. It's not pure white. But in her booklet, that represented white. So we have the both white and black energies there, powerful polarities. Within the space, and when space has been created, okay, they needed that time to process. That's why, too, they needed to clock out, they needed to go so that they could get right with themselves, so that they no longer would do things that would cause hurt to you, divine feminine, or to themselves or to others around them. They needed the space to process so that they could become whole and to do that shadow work. With that paradigm shift, I see that, you know, they are choosing to shift their reality, to create a new paradigm, to tell them, that they will be telling themselves, because we see that with the Queen of Swords there. I feel like with the Queen of Swords too, this is like being very mentally assured of yourself, and she has her eyes closed, so there's a sense of being grounded and anchored within herself and tuning in with herself, knowing that she has the power to make the right decisions, and the decisions that benefit all, that really empower her and her life. Okay, that she has the sword, and that she can slay any energies that don't feel right to her. The sword is empowered and imbued with Archangel Michael. I see this as Archangel Michael, that blue color. Okay, Archangel Michael assisting your divine masculine to, you know, go within and realize that, you know, they have the power. They have the power to do this. And to slay anything, to conquer, you know, that they are a champion. I'm hearing the Queen song, We Are Champions. Spiral of incarnation, and I said that, wow, beautiful. Past lives, soul blueprint, karmic patterns. They realize that, you know, anything karmic must go. And I feel like there's a deep reverence and honor for themselves, okay? They are having past life recognition. And they realize that your divine masculine may actually realize that something that they did within the past life, spiral of incarnation, was affecting them and, you know, was affecting your connection within this life. There was a pattern, a karmic pattern that had begun in a past life that needed to be processed, okay, and worked through so that they could gain balance and equilibrium, so they could become whole. I see this as your divine masculine. Once again, though, there's the paradigm shift, okay, but this says equilibrium, balance, and temperance. They are in this energy. This is like, I feel like this middle energy is like the core energy, the energy what they're going through right now. This is almost like something that has transpired, okay, and this is exactly what they realize here in the immediate future. But they are in the process right now of becoming whole, of finding their balance, finding their zen, looking within for the wisdom and realizing that, you know, they have the power to do this. Realizing that it's kind of like that Eight of Swords energy, okay? That a lot of this fear is like the Eight of Swords. It's scarier within the mind than it is within the reality. I'm also seeing with these wings here, this is like Isis and Osiris energy. I feel like Isis and Osiris are present with both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Again, with the energy of prayer and honor, I also feel that that is very beneficial too for you as well, divine feminine, to stay in the energy of prayer, okay? To honor your life and yourself and realize that, because I feel like with the Queen of Swords here, it's like you are the power again. You are the power. You have the power to choose. You have the power to cut off anything that you don't resonate with. You have the power to transcend your fears. You are like the magician. I'm seeing the magician card here as well. You have all the tools at your disposal. And no matter what it looks like on the outside, you know, because you can see almost like stormy clouds, inclement weather. But once again, there's sparkles around that storm cloud. Beautiful things. And I just saw a beautiful comment by Liz Harrison from beautiful channel called Guided by Angels. Definitely go check out her channel if you so desire. But she said, you know, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't grow you. So the challenges are what grow you. And the challenges are what allow you to shift into this new reality and to go beyond this fear. But we see that with the Six of Swords, the divine masculine making that choice. Honoring that energy. The Isis and Osiris energy too, the energy of twin flames. Isis and Osiris, twin flame energy. Again, we see that with the light and the dark, the inner and the outer. Again, they feel that with that too, it's like the two halves of one whole. As I said with the twin flame energy, this is also them feeling you. And the desire to merge together with you, to come together in this physical world. Because the call is very strong. It is so strong that they can no longer hold back. In that space, they feel this bliss and this joy. And they know that they must move forward. But again, the energy is like they know that they can take those baby steps, but as long as they remain consistent, they will move forward, and they will move forward into this new era, because what lies on the other side there is paradise. And we see that with the palm trees. We see that with the light coming up. There's beauty. These waters are starlit. They are being led by the divine. Your divine masculine, I feel, is actually a starseed as well, okay? And I feel like there are star beings that are guiding them. I feel like you are here. Now, once again, take what resonates, but I feel like if you are here, and that's why I felt called to use my Galactic Star Tarot as well, which I truly love that deck. I feel like your divine masculine is definitely a starseed. And I also feel like you divine feminine are a starseed as well. That once again, you both have origins within the stars. Oh yeah, with space there. Beautiful. You know, the divine masculine too, on an alternative message being that, you know, they realize that they, yes, with past lives. Beautiful. And then the, almost like a different galaxy. I'm hearing someone here could be from Andromeda, Lyra, Orion, the Pleiades. Someone here could be Arcturian. Syrian. And I know there's many others. But yeah, your divine masculine may actually realize, and they feel that within their soul, that they have origins within space. And again, they feel the call of this mission with the Four of Wands. They feel this call to come together, this graduation energy, to celebrate, to move forward with you. They are actually focused on this energy and on this joy. We have the two dolphins in the background. I'm seeing this as like Piscean energy too. Okay, the two dolphins, I'm almost seeing like the two fish. Okay, someone here could have a strong Pisces placement or several Pisces placements. But the energy is of this energy, they're in the energy of their imagination, the energy of feeling this bond, okay, deep emotional fulfillment and connection. And that energy of duality again too, because Pisces has that dual energy. You know, I feel like compassion and kindness are flooding their aura. Compassion and kindness for this journey. Understanding, okay? As well as being, having this certainty come over them. Archangel Michael is definitely here. I'm seeing Archangel Uriel, Archangel Michael. I want to say Archangel Haniel being present here, because I feel like with Haniel there's a sense of peace here, okay, helping them to move forward past the fears. I'm hearing Ariel is helping them to walk past and move past their fear. Archangel Ariel is present here. I'm also hearing Archangel Jophiel, to recognize the beauty within themselves and to fully love themselves, okay? And I'm hearing with Haniel too, with that divine feminine connection, they feel you divine feminine. Okay, so that is the divine masculine message that I had for you today. Thank you for being here. If you do enjoy my content, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell for future updates. It helps the algorithm and keeps this channel going. I love you. The angels love you. We all cherish you. And until next time, beautiful souls, bless.